All right, I let those two dry, and I feel like these are too close together. So I am going to make, I think that one a little, just a teeny bit darker. I did my brush. See, I added too much black, so this might be my first color down here. I think that's too dark. Yeah, it's too dark. So I'm gonna save that guy over there. And maybe this brush is dirty enough. Get out of here. Make sure you mix really good. Get those things. Okay, yeah, I like this better. It's like you want the difference to be enough where you see a difference, but not a huge step where it's like super, super obvious, because then you're gonna run out of, you're not gonna be able to get 12 values if you go too dark, too fast. And that might be too dark, too fast, but we're gonna go with it. I can already tell this one's darker. All right, let me move this guy up a little bit so you guys can see down here now. Okay. So this one that I was made trying to get that one ready, I think is good. Could even be, look, it's almost the same. Might even add a little bit more. And I'm just kind of putting it right next to it so I can see a difference. I see it now. Okay. That paint was a little too watery. I'm going to darken this one up. Get some of that stuff over here. Double check. Yep. Bottom of the barrel here. Okay. Now I'm completely out of white paint, so gotta get some more of that. Oh. I'm not gonna get too much because now that I'm getting darker, just like I did the other ones, start with my white. Get a little black. Just a little bit at a time. I know that was my last color, so my eye's kind of going back and forth, trying to make sure I get that, it's the next shade darker. So see, definitely a lot lighter, so get some more black. Like I said, I find it easier to add just a little bit at a time instead of dumping a whole bunch in there and then you got this big old pile of paint that you can't work with. also, you're only mixing one little, or painting one little spot, so it's not like you need a ton paint. It's still lighter than that last color, so I'm still gonna add some black. Once I find it, my rest will be easy, so I can just keep adding paint to this one little pile. Still needs more black. Again, just a little bit. Now you guys can see this takes a while to do, so don't feel like you have to you're not rushing through it. My plan is maybe one class period. I think we got it, sister. Okay. Paint's a little thick. Okay, go get some more black. Got quite a lot of paint here, so I'll just go over here with this guy. See how that looks. A little bit more black. See how I took a little bit of that pile over here, so I wasn't, it's easier to mix also when you have a little spot like that. Get a good solid coat so you don't see through it. I'm gonna use that same little pile. Add some more black. See how much faster that mixes up than that big pile I had. A little bit more black. Okay, I need more black because I ran out. And that was too much black. Only got 2 left, so. Now, your last value should not be black, okay? It's still gonna be like the darkest gray you can come up with. It might look like it's almost black, but it's still got a little bit of white in it. Just like our first value wasn't white, right? It was the lightest gray we could make. This is a little thick. And last to go. A little bit more maybe. So again, this is not straight black. In fact, I'll put like a little black strip and a little white strip at the beginning of the end so you guys can see the difference. So technically that's 14, but you're only mixing 12. And I'll, when I post these videos, I'll post the, I'll take a picture of this. Okay? I like looking back at this one as it's drying, and it's just kind of like, it doesn't look that good. Like it's like, I had too much water in there, so I'm gonna try and match that. I've got some paint left, so. I want it to look good, you know. So I think I'll take this guy. Let me test this out. Man, I'm good. I can hear your applause. No, that's what, gosh, I even lost count how many years I've been in art school. 4 plus 2 plus 3. 4, what is that, 8? Math. What is that? Thing on there. So there you go. I've got 4 separate values that I all mixed. I'll put one little tiny strip of white right here to show you the difference, and then one little tiny strip of black. And I'll take, after this dries, I'll take a good picture of it and add it to the post when I do it, okay? So yeah, hopefully you guys have fun with this. I mean, I always think mixing paint is fun, obviously. Okay, later.